Catch me at court. Catch me at court. No, he just did too much. No.
It's her date. It's his date.
No, Amaya, sit down.
Let's go.
Sit down. Move.
Open the door.
No, I don't care. Move. Move.
Whoa.
Seriously, it's my car. Y'all gonna let him open my car?
I'm grabbing my daughter. She opened the door after she locked it. This is not going to use.
Amaya, sit down.
My man, listen. She just
Move.
locked it.
Y'all can move him that way. Y'all can move him over there. King and Prince, get the car.
She just pushed me everything.
And these three kids just came out of the house by themselves with no adults.
They just caused too much on my
Well,
apartment. He can
just
catch her
pushed.
on Friday.
She
I
just
don't
pushed.
care what you're talking about. He can catch her on
own
Friday.
body cam.
Respectfully, this is too
No,
much
fuck
right
that.
now.
It's his date.
Okay.
Baby.
A court order for 2 hours. Okay. Right. No, you can catch me on Friday. Are you arresting me for it?
Yep, go ahead. Bye. Now all your kids getting took.
Are you going to arrest me on it? Because last time I checked, all y'all can do is make a report. Fuck you.
That's how you know, because you play games enough that all you want is a report. Like, you do everything to the top just to play report.
Can I talk to your supervisor? I don't even want to talk to him.
Supervisor's gonna tell your goofy ass the same thing. Goofy.
I don't care. I don't care.
Yeah, I'm asking for my daughter.
Y'all still got this nigga in my face.
I got him
Like,
to
y'all need to
7:30.
move him from. Okay, move him away from my
Come
car.
on, baby.
I'm asking you respectfully.
Stay right
Move him
there.
away from my car.
Stay right there.
Damn, I did the first time. I said y'all still got him over here.
I'm
Touch
right
my
here.
car door. Talk to me one-on-one.
right
You
here.
just asked me to talk over here?
I'm at
So
my
why y'all
car.
not doing the same thing with them? How they ask over there?
I'm at my car.
Now he is. Now he
Goofy.
is. No, he wasn't.
Goofy.
Oh, you're
He
back.
wanted to say hi to his daughter. Damn.
My daughter. That's all I went over there for.
Stop being dramatic. I'm not the extra one. Okay, because they
Take her
can't
ass
have
to jail.
bullshit about that work. You don't know the fucking story. So yes, I'm pissed the fuck off. Y'all act like I stopped him from getting her at 3:30. I called him to see if he was getting his daughter. It wasn't the other way around.
I'll text you at 3:18.
What?
My daughter was up there with her brothers.
By herself.
Exactly.
With no parent. With a 9-year-old who just tried to stab a teacher. That's who's in charge. That's who's in charge.
Look her name up. She already got 3 counts of child neglect.
I texted
Yeah.
him and said, why are you contacting me? I just went to court the other day and said that parent needs to contact only with parent tab. I can show you the photograph. We are way back to court. It's still up in the air. I can show you.
I got until 7:30.
The report.
It's my
I'm
day.
not being dramatic or out of order. I contact him.
Babies should not have their father's last name.
My woke take of the day is that babies should not have their father's last name. Babies should have the last name of the human being that birthed them and spent 9 months making them as an actual physical human being, not the person who came inside of the person who actually is going to make the baby. Also, it would be far easier if children had the last names of their mothers so they can identify them up a family tree. I think it's really dumb to have the father's last name because, like, fathers can have like 30 different babies in 1 year, while a woman can only have 1, maybe 2, 3, 4, like triplets, like all that stuff exists, right? And it'd be easier to find like the lineage of a child through their mother's last name. But we live in a patriarchal society, so fathers get the last name. Like, I like cultures where the child gets the last names of both their parents. Like, that also does make sense to me. But just to get the father sounds really, really dumb. Yeah, so when I have a child, it will be having my last name, because who the fuck else is gonna have a last name?
You're a dummy, bitch. You will never know shit. Don't nobody want you. Don't nobody need you.
Right there, just putting in some mud, yes.
What is wrong with you? He's such an old man. You okay, Jacob? You alright?
Renee's like, man,
My man.
Where is your husband? You a sucker if you a step parent. Straight like that. So I got 2 stepdaughters, right? One of them's shipping out to the army in about a month. So yesterday we sitting on the couch, we chopping it up, baka. You know how I go? And she's like, yeah, I had to make a will, and I had to put people in charge of my body and my money. God forbid anything happened. So I'm all engaged. I'm like, yo, that's crazy. Nothing's gonna happen to you, a pretty girl, and you kinda smart, so they probably gonna have you in the office. But she's like, yeah, but you never know, because they gonna give me a gun. I get that, but you gonna be straight. But she goes, just in case though, but if I do die, I left everything to my dad. So I paused for a second. I said, huh? Yeah, I left everything to my dad. I feel like he'll do the right thing. I said, everything? Yeah. I said, you know, the car? Yeah. I bought you the car. All your jewelry? Yeah. I bought you that. I bet. You know what? You're right. Your dad a good guy. Bucka. I ain't even gonna get in your chest like that. So I go to the room. I'm watching TV, all in my feelings. You know, a tear fall from my eye. Like, damn, I ain't get nothing. You couldn't leave me the car so I could remember you by? Nah, you gonna get to your daddy. All right, bet. She go, yo, can I go to get a crumble cookie? That's fine. Make sure you buy your daddy a cookie. So she go to crumble cookie. On the way to crumble cookie, she called me. Yo, Rob, my car's shaking over 40. I said, oh, man. It's probably something to do with your tires. Pull over, check if you got something in your tire. Sure enough, she got a flat. She's like, yeah, I got a flat. What do I do? Call your motherfucking daddy.
All right, Shalom. Before I begin, I'd like to start out by giving all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Ruach HaKodesh, and double honors to the apostles, the elder bishops, and the elders of the great millstone who teach this 100% truth. Peace and salutations to the Lord's elect that be in the house of David. All right, today is August the 18th, year 2025, the hopeful year of our deliverance. All right, that I represents the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right, on this side, through the seed of our fathers, only the elect is slaughtered for salvation. All right, you know, 2 out of 3 of the Lord people that reside over here in America, with the spiritual Sodom and Egypt, are going to be left here to be destroyed. All right, the Lord is going to deliver the 1/3 from America. All right, and destroy 2/3, as well as these heathens that reside over here. They're gonna get destroyed as well. All right, but this is also the hope year of judgment to the so-called self-proclaimed white nation, which they're not white, they're red. And according to the Bible, they're the Hebrew Edomites, the wicked the Bible speaks of. But this lesson in particular is gonna be dealing with you know what I'm saying, that whole family man. To me, just honestly speaking, that family man shit is a demon. All right, because our true family, all right, is the believers of Yahweh Shem Shai, the men, all right, and as well as the you know, those of the house of David, which consists of men, women, and children. All right, but our true family is the house of David. All right, the rest of these people that we, you know what I'm saying, pretty much encounter or quote unquote related to, they're just relatives. All right, majority of them are the 2/3 variety. All right, now will the Lord show some of them mercy? We'll see. But the way to move is to, you know, hope for the best, but prepare for the worst. All right, because the Lord gonna kill the majority of our people, and ain't no other way around it. All right, so I showed you a couple of clips dealing with, you know what I'm saying, it's again, that family man demon. All right, whether you have your own children with these wicked women over here, or you have you're dealing with a woman who have children with another man. All right, and I wouldn't advise no man to do that. All right, speaking as a man, even before the Lord showed me the truth, I wasn't even down with being a stepfather to another man's child. That just wasn't something I could see myself doing like that. Now it's levels to it. All right, it's levels to it. anyway, I ain't gonna go too deep because I don't want to just, lose nobody out there. So let's just read the scriptures, all right? This is Jeremiah chapter 16, starting at verse 1. It say, the word of the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, came also unto me, saying, thou shalt not take thee a wife, neither shalt thou have sons or daughters in this place. All right, and today that place is America. All right, you would be much better off not having no wife or children in this place. All right, now me myself, I already had children before the Lord brought me into this. All right, multiple children by multiple women. But I understand, what it's saying. All right, if it would be possible, if I would have knew, if the Lord would have brought me into this before I had children, I don't think I would have no children. But hindsight is 2020. Hindsight is 2020, and the Lord again controls our steps. So everything plays itself out for a reason. It ain't to say that if you got children, they gonna be destroyed or they wicked or nothing like that. It's just, in this captivity, because that's what we are. We're slaves. All right, you don't really have, as a man especially, you don't have the dominance and the rule that you're supposed to have over your children. All right, for the most part, these women have the rule over them. They got this shit called a custodial parent and all of that. It's just it's a big headache. All right, but again, the Lord, when a man's ways please the Lord make even his enemies to be at peace with him. So that woman, even though she's our enemy, if your ways please the Lord will look out for you in certain aspects when it comes to dealing with these baby mamas. All right, so verse 3 it say, for thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, concerning the sons and concerning the daughters that are born in this place, and concerning their mothers that bear them, and concerning their fathers that begat them in this land, they shall die of grievous deaths. They shall not be lamented, neither shall they be buried, but they shall be as dung upon the face of the earth. They shall be consumed by the sword and by famine, and their carcasses shall be meat for the fowls of heaven and for the beasts of the earth. See, that's the oncoming judgment. All right, to America. 2 out of 3, again, of the Lord people going to get left here for that judgment, that grievous death. All right, to be dung upon the ground, like shit on the ground. All right, to be consumed by the sword. All right, the sword is Esau as well as the ICBM nuclear missiles. All right, and famine. All right, food shortages. The Lord going to starve niggas out. Children as well. All right, because at the end of the day, the Lord is not a respecter of persons. And everybody that's on this earth has been on this earth many times. And we're all here for judgment. And it's going to go one or two ways for the Israelites. You're either going to be delivered or you're going to be destroyed. All right, and you'll have to get your blessing in the kingdom. All right, and that's not excluding children. When you read Ezekiel 9, which I'm going to go to next, it explains how the Lord going to have the angels going through the city, slaying utterly old and young, both maids and little children, and women. All right, then it say their carcasses, that mean your dead body. It's going to be meat for the fowls of heaven, for the birds, and for the beasts of the earth, the scavengers. All right, that's what's coming. All right, to 2/3 of our people. So it's not a good idea to be in a family man spirit because, again, we don't know what our quote unquote family members have done in their previous lives. We don't know what our children have done in their previous lives, all right? And the Lord is coming to recompense judgment, all right, unto the wicked. And 2/3 of our people are wicked, all right, whether they're men, women, or children. So it is what it is. But again, all right, if it be all possible, don't have no children in this place, especially right now. We're pretty much at the end. All right, now again, the Lord is going to do what the Lord is going to do. The Lord is going to protect men's children, all right? Us of this hopeful elect, we like to believe we're in the stead of Cornelius, all right? How the Lord delivered Cornelius and his household through Cornelius' acts and his works. So, yeah, we just got to see where it falls, all right? We could be in the lot of Job, all right? Job lost all his children, but he got them back, all right? 100-fold. So you just got to be in the mindset to be ready to lose it all on this side, all right? The scriptures even go into telling you, give not thy wife, thy son, as it say, mother, father, and daughter, power over thee, all right? You don't give people power over you. Let me see if I can find it. Power over thee. I know it's in the Apocrypha. Let me see. Hold on, yeah, I'm gonna find it. Alright, I got it. It's Ecclesiasticus 33:19. It say, give not thy son and wife, thy brother and friend power over thee while thou livest, and give not thy goods unto another, lest it repent thee, and thou entreat for the same again. Alright, so you can't give, alright, you know what I'm saying, nobody, I'm saying, power over you. It say, verse 20, as long as thou livest and hast breath in thee, give not thyself over to any. Alright, so there you go. Alright, you got to be a man. Alright, and a man stands for Yahweh Shem Yahushua first and foremost. Alright, that's your foundation. Alright, you can't be wavy on your foundation. You know what I'm saying? Because if you wavy on your foundation, the Lord going to break that ground and you going to get swallowed up. Alright, like them other Jakes did. I can't remember the name right off the top, but you know, when the Lord opened up the ground and swallowed up, you know what I'm saying, that dude and his household. Alright, so that's why we got to be men in this thing. Alright, and we got to show ourselves men. Alright, that's a commandment. Alright, you know what I'm saying, from Yahweh Shem Yahushua, to show yourself a man. Alright, and a man gives it. Alright, you know what I'm saying. So let's see what else we got in here. Also in that clip you had the that step parent and demon. Alright, you know what I'm saying, my bro in the chat, Azamat, he posted a lesson that my brother did. I think his name is Yaquab. Let me see, 1 second. Yeah, Yaquab 144 of Baton Rouge. Excuse me. It says being a stepdad is a mental illness. And then the title of the lesson is Step Parenting is a Western philosophy / practice that turn men into simps. Alright, that's exactly what it does. Alright, you know what I'm saying? All these bitches out here looking for the next Russell Wilson. Alright, this nigga over here to the right, alright, that's married to Sierra, alright, raising Future's son, alright, Lil Future. Alright, all these bitches looking for a simp nigga like him. Alright, here it is, Russell. Before he got, well, I don't think Russell had no children. He had no children at all. Alright, and then, you know what I'm saying, he didn't met this woman. Alright, and her leftover child. Alright, and he that became, you know what I'm saying, this nigga idol, pretty much. Alright, you know what I'm saying, Russell be having Lil Future at football camps and all type of shit, which, again, you know what I'm saying, is, man, look, at the end of the day, you niggas all slaves. I don't give a fuck. Whether you a rapper, alright, a football player, a basketball player, you niggas ain't nothing but high dollar slaves, nigga. Alright, out here running and gunning for Esau. Now he's teaching Lil Future to run and gun for Esau, alright, you know what I'm saying? His daddy is talking about Big Future, alright, is one of the wickedest rappers out right now, alright. But you know what I'm saying? Look at the options Lil Future is left with, alright. You got a dad that's a demon, alright, an absolute demon. Alright, who talks about popping mollies and Percocets and all that type of shit. And then you got a stepfather, who's a simp, alright, and took your mother and your little ass on and then had more children with her. Alright, it's just a whole shit show, and they all believe in Jesus. Alright, all of this shit is under the fucking gals of red Jesus. And this is why the Lord is coming to destroy and burn 2 out of 3 of the Lord people. 2 out of 3 of you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, to be exact. Alright, through the seed of your father. Alright, I showed you one clip in that comp, you know what I'm saying? You had the nigga bitch. She in there talking about children shouldn't have their father's last name. What? That just shows you how destroyed this place is. You come from your father, so why shouldn't you carry his name, his lineage? You come from his pedigree. All right, now this is Numbers 1 and 18. Let me get it right quick. Or is it 1 and 21? It's one of them. Hold on, y'all. Numbers 1. All right, in 18, they say, and they assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the 2nd month, and they declared their pedigrees, all right, their family lineage, after their families by the house of their fathers, all right, not your fucking mother. Because you come from your father. A lot of cases can be, you don't even have the blood that's in your mother's body. Or your mother could be, in this world, they'll tell you got A-type blood types, B blood types, AB blood type, all that shit. All right, what if the father is an O and the mother is an AB? He's going to have the O. He's going to have whatever blood the father got. But again, wisdom is too high for a fool, and the Lord said these women are deprived of wisdom on this side, so they're definitely fools. All right, so again, it say, and they declared their pedigrees after their families by the house of their father, according to the number of the names from 20 years old and upward by their polls. All right, let me get you another one. All right, 'cause these bitches are just fucking stupid. All right, and that's why the majority of these nigga women gonna be left here to burn. What's that one? Numbers 27 and 16. Let the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, the God of the spirits of all flesh, all right, set a man over the congregation. All right, so there you go. All right, a man is over the congregation. All right, and the children belong to the men. All right, do you know that in a divorce, if a woman is divorced by her husband, she doesn't get to take anything with her. She don't take no substance. All right, she don't take the children. That's a Western philosophy. That's in this world. All right. It's 25. Let's see. Ecclesiasticus 25 and 25. It say, give the water no passage, neither a wicked woman at liberty to gather abroad. Verse 26. If she go not as thou wouldest have her, cut her off from thy flesh, and give her a bill of divorce, and let her go. All right, but she don't take nothing with her. All right, you know what I'm saying? But in this world, this Western world, as the brother video said, all right, it creates simps, all right, and weak niggas. And that's why the Lord is coming to destroy, all right, you niggas who have that mindset. All right, this is Ezekiel 9, starting at verse 4. Excuse me. It says, and the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, said unto him, to him being an angel, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem. All right, and today Jerusalem is a people before it's a place. All right, and the majority of our people reside over here in America. You know what I'm saying? We're scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, but that 1/3 and 2/3 thing goes down in America. All right, so these angels are going to be going through the midst of Babylon, setting marks, all right, upon the forehead of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. This is the elect. All right, the Lord is having an angel mark them for exemption from the oncoming judgment. All right, and to the others, he said in mine hearing, all right, to the other angels, go ye after him through the city and smite. Let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity. All right, so these other angels are gonna go behind the first angel, and they're gonna get everybody who ain't got that mark. All right, he said, don't let your eyes spare. All right, don't show them no pity. And let's see who he ain't gonna show no pity to. Slay utterly. Slay means destroy. Let's show you. Let's get the definition of slay. Then we'll go into it. Nah, that's the new fucking word for slay. Nah, we want the original word. All right. Here it is right here. What does slay mean in the Bible? All right, because in today's turn, they'll be like, slay, that mean like you got on some fresh shit. You killing it is what you wearing. But we going into what it says in the Bible. It says slay primarily means to kill violently or put to death. All right, this is what the Lord is going to have them angels out here doing. All right, and then in some cases, the angels going to do it themselves. In other cases, the angels going to jump on people and have them do it. But just know you're going to get a violent death. All right, and let's see who that violent death is coming to. Let's go back. Slay utterly, old and young, old people and young people, both maids and little children and women. All right, so ain't nobody getting away. All right, the Lord just gave you the score. Everybody's on the board. If you ain't on the elect, if you ain't of the elect, it don't matter what age you is. Your ass is on the board. All right, if you an old motherfucker, you on the board. If you a young person, you on the board. If you a little child, you on the board. If you a newborn, you on the board. All right, it is what it is. All right, and these things are going to happen. And it's going to be brutal. And this is why we got to, you know what I'm saying, put our trust and faith and fear first and foremost and keep it in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Because when we see these things, all right, it's going to be something to see. But the Lord already told us, all right, he gonna have his spirit on us in that day. All right. The Lord told us don't lift up cries or prayers for these niggas. The Lord told us we gonna laugh at these niggas. All right. So imagine what kind of spirit we gonna be in that day. see you niggas pissing and moaning, getting your issue out here. It's coming. Alright, especially you motherfucking women. So again, Ezekiel 9:6, slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children and women, but come not near any man upon whom is the mark. So if you got that mark of exemption, you ain't gonna get judged. But if you got that charagma, that other mark, which a lot of you niggas gonna take, alright, expect judgment. Alright, and if you make it to the end, expect a missile to hit your ass, alright, or a laser beam from a chariot. So say, but come not near any man upon whom is the mark, and begin in my sanctuary. Then they begin at the ancient man which was before the house. So judgment begins with those who know they Israelites. Alright? But it don't exclude those who don't know. Alright? Because I would venture to say, in 2025, who doesn't know that they're Israelite? I mean, come on now. Shit. This has been, you know what I'm saying, broadcast on the YouTube for over 20 years now, alright? And man, if you don't know, you just wasn't meant to know, alright? So what else we got in there? 1 second. But yeah, that's pretty much, you know what I'm saying? Then I'm gonna get ready and close it. But just recanting what we seen in there, alright? These women, alright, or the crown. Alright, these women in there, they just using these children as weapons, alright, as you seen in the beginning. Alright, you know what I'm saying? This bitch, she don't want to let Jake see his daughter. Alright, she got other children, alright, which was a sign that, you know what I'm saying, Jake probably shouldn't have did that. But hey, I speak as a man myself. I've done it. You know what I'm saying? I have children with a woman who had children before I got with her. Alright, my first children I had, my first ones, alright, you know what I'm saying, she didn't have no children. We was together in high school. But that second one, man, she already had a squad. And here I am running my ass up in there, coming away with 2. Hey, but hey, the way the Lord worked though, the Lord had us deal with whores, alright? You know what I'm saying? And out of all of my children, the youngest 2, the ones that I had with that one, those are the ones that resonate with this truth the most. I mean, man, they know a lot. They know all about Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. I teach them all types of stuff and they love it. Alright, so it's all good. You know what I'm saying? This is Proverbs 17:6. It say, children's children are the crown of old men, and the glory of children are their fathers. Oh my goodness. Did you hear that, Keisha? Did you hear that, Eva, Tasha, LaQuisha, LaWanda? Did you hear that? Alright. Children's glory are their fathers. Alright, not their fucking mothers. That's why Jake was sitting down going through it. Alright, watching his mother sit out there and get, you know what I'm saying? Watch his mother get pursued by other men. Alright, I couldn't imagine that shit. I grew up, you know what I'm saying, with some partners who had young mothers and their mothers was bad and they was come to school and shit. And everybody see their moms be, you know what I'm saying, catcalling and telling them your mama this, your mama that. That shit is unsettling. Alright, I don't think I could deal with no shit like that. You know what I mean? Fuck that. But look at how your mother is out there. I mean, she's an attractive woman. Alright, your mama look good, baby Jake, but where is your father? Alright, and why she ain't with him? That's a question for another day. Alright. Anyway, that's pretty much it for the lesson. Alright, I ain't gonna drag it out no further. I'm saying we pretty much went through it. Alright, don't seek a wife nor sons and daughters if it be all possible in this place. And if you already got them, it's because the Lord wanted you to have them. The Lord gonna do what he gotta do as long as you do what you gotta do. Alright, which is fear the Lord. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, keep this word, keep this truth at the forefront of your life. Alright, and the Lord gonna make sure, you know what I'm saying, everything else falls into proper place. So that's it for the lesson. Alright, Lord willing, it was edifying. No, it's kind of all over the place. Alright, but you know, all honor, glory, and praise go to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Ruach HaKodesh. Double honors to the apostles, the elder bishops, and the elders of the great millstone, who teach this 100% truth. Peace and salutations to the Lord's elect that be in the house of David, Kwam Yasharallah, and Abba Ball. Shalom.